Chosen, welcome to now. If you find yourself being tested in the sense that you just focusing on your own work, you just going about your own business, you just working on your own self growth, working on your own self initiated projects, and you trying to make that happen, trying to make that work. So that gets people so mad at you. So, for instance, like I was playing my original song, and as you're more centered to the truth, you get a lot of creative ideas, you get a lot of new music in you, you get a lot of new dances in you. That's the gift of the creator, the source energy. And that you get because you are centered as who you are. And and when your haters basically watch you do that, they get so mad. They wanted to be like you all this while. They wanted to have that intelligence, that music, that talent in themselves, what they do not have. So all they do is they just laugh at your art, or they try ways to make fun of you, like, oh, that's so funny. You're so funny. There's nothing funny. All they're trying to do is hide behind the cover. So you notice this, like I went to this cafe today, and there are all these demonic older women who sit in that cafe. And one demonic woman, I could sense the demon running through her. She was watching me so close. And I could see the jealousy, though she's at the end of her life, she's so old. And she does not have the decency to learn what she could learn from the chosen, from the people of light. And then she and the waiter at the cafe, these two demonic beings start laughing about me, as if I do not know the sort of low vibration that they operate from, as if I do not know how these two ugly beings, these two ugly souls vibe together. That's no coincidence. That's nothing new about it, by the way. Have you ever noticed how demonic couples come around you laughing at you just because they lack the true sense of authenticity and true love between themselves? Because they be so jealous of how come you vibe yourself so high, of how come you being so sharp and intelligent and staying at the center of who you are. They want to break you from your soul. They want to take away your light. They want to take away your source. That's the reason why all these energy vampires and these demons come around. Because they do not have the true essence, the true source of light within them. So they want to steal it from you. And that's the whole reason why these dumbass people come around you. Have you ever noticed, like, you be walking in a store and there's some disgusting set of people who just run around you, coming just to run past you, throw up their garbage energies, all that shit that they are made of? They look disgusting and their energy, their presence is nothing but garbage. I had this all the time, like literally all the time. And all these demons, they're just in for a treat. They thought that they would have broken me. They thought that they would have taken away my soul, only to realize that I'm shining zillion times brighter. And if you're a chosen one watching my channel, you exactly know what I'm talking about. You exactly know that your people, the demons around you, they have been trying to break your soul. But you know that you are unstoppable. You know that you are the shining star. You're literally the shining sun. And then there are also people of your vibe tribe, the beautiful ones. And it's not about race, religion, or color. It's not about a man or a woman is young, old, white, black, yellow, brown. It's just a vibe thing. If they're your vibe, if they are the true, genuine beings, they're going to appreciate you. They're going to appreciate you for the simple thing, which is not true so easy, okay? Simplicity is not easy. Because when you are vibing in truth, it just hits different. And only a truthful person can vibe along with you. Not the coward, not the liars, not the manipulators, not the cheats, not the greedy ones. So all these ugly people, they want to just come more dressed up, come in more makeup, come in more fancy stuffs to show that, look, I'm better off than you. They try to come and one up you. These hyenas are trying to be you, you, which is the real king, which is the real tiger, which is the roaring lion. And guess what? You do not even have to literally roar. You are just, your own presence is louder than their 10,000 people screaming on top of their lungs. So these cheap people might come around you with their big bossy bodies, which is actually weak, but they just think they confuse muscle with power. But you are a pathetic soul that just shows up. So they come around you and act like King Kong, barbarians. That's what it is. You're not called out. You are not born to fit in according to them. You're not born to shrink yourself like these people. They want to suppress your light because they are just completely not understanding this thing that you are the real chosen one and you are born on the planet to make a difference. You already are. You already are impacting so many lives without you even trying. Just because you are yourself. That's all. And that's why I keep this beautiful goddess Tara. So she not only gives me the courage to stand in my truth, to tell the truth, and get all in this war, in this warrior. You are a warrior. You're a spiritual badass warrior. And you need not be scared of these dumbass motherfuckers for the reason that they follow you to stores, they follow you to grocery, they follow you to the cafes, they follow you to gym, they follow you to your office. They think that they've got control over you, whose soul is so much shining bright. They think that they can drown your voice. Karma will fuck them up. Karma will destroy them. All their stuffs of lies, power games that they play, nothing is going to last. Because who are you playing, by the way? Life. Till you get to realize, well, you were not playing life. Life was playing you. You keep on asking, what is in it for me? Well, life asks you, what is in it for me? What are you doing? Because you were born not to play, not to play a coward. You're not supposed to live like them. You're not supposed to go by the rules. You are the rule breaker. You are the trendsetter. So when these people at work, they come up and throw their rules at me, I've just never followed, because if a rule does not align with my understanding of source of truth, I do not follow. They want you to be blind. They want you to be closing your eyes and stay dumb. They want you to shut your voice. They want you to be quiet. Whereas look at them, they're just allowed to speak loud, garbage, disgusting music. Everything about them, they're already allowed to make and talk lies, spread manipulation and hate, spread misinformation. But when you tell the truth, they want to suppress your voice. What the fuck? Like literally, what the fuck is going on? Know your powers and use it. And I'll tell you, your powers are not going to come as long as you're just playing it safe. You're playing it comfortable. I see a lot of families, wife, husband, and children being cowards and just talking loud, acting like, yeah, I'm the man, I'm the woman. Bullshit. Them and their lies. They are only raising coward children like them. Because there's no truth, no honesty in their relationships. These liars, these cunts. And guess what? When these liars, they laugh at you, you should rather be proud. I exactly know. Because I would never ever seek validation from somebody so low, somebody who's such a liar. Somebody who's so inauthentic, who sell their soul day in and out just to make that money. Somebody who has completely lost it, who has got no value. And I tell you, if you have got the least value and you're just a talking loud barbarian, you're going to get a lot of money. Because the system wants to exploit you. They want you to work into 3, 4 jobs and call it, he's a hustler. They want you to work your ass off if you're a female and say that she's a boss bitch. She's a dumb bitch. I'll tell you, she's the dumbest of all bitch. You know why? Because she's not even looking to the reality of what truth is. These are dumb people who are just raised and told to just follow the system and get wild and mad. You know what what pathetic lives they live? They live miserably and they die miserably. They're like what Buddha said. These people are like the sands, like a speck of sand at the beach, and nobody cares shit about them. Their lives are unimportant, useless, and nobody cares about them. They think that they got ahead of you. They think that they are having it all sorted in their lives just because they somehow sneaked around it. They just acted a little bit mean to get ahead of someone else. So let me tell you, these people are running a race which is not even theirs. So they have failed at step 0. They are born failures. They are no match to you. Because you are the real king. I'm talking to my chosen ones. I don't talk to the covered fucking dumb race, which a set of people who just believe in lies. I'm talking to my chosen family. I'm talking to my tigers and tigresses. I'm talking to my queens. And it doesn't matter whether they validate you or not. It's about you. Are you building something which is of value in your life? Are you doing something which is worth it? And if no, then go ahead and do it, because that's the reason. Unless and until you do not face your own unconscious, your own shadow, literally nobody can help. You can go on enrolling yourself into this training and that course and this skill and that skill, but none of that is actually going to take you to the right path. So make that decision. And before you make that decision, slow down. Just slow down. A world which is constantly trying to bombard you with information which does not let you, or rather, I should say, you do not let yourself be at ease. Like you do not stop for a second when your eyes are not overloaded with the videos. Your ears are not overloaded and bombarded with the information. You go on binge watching one video after the other. And I'm also the culprit of that. I'm talking about myself too. I don't just talk for you, I talk for myself too. You might feel that this is just too much, and I want justice. I want the things to go in my favor. Because all the liars, and they just want to act like they're important while they be just garbage and dumb shit. Then you must put in the work and do it despite the resistance. Do it despite the hatred that comes. I don't like this work, but you better do it because it's essential for you. Read that chapter if it's important in your elevation. Read that chapter again and again and again till you get it. Do that drill unless and until you have actually learnt it, how to actually do it the right way. Keep doing that. Learn to sit with the problem. Learn to be with the mess. Do not try to run away from the mess. Learn to sit with toxicity all around you. At workplace, at shopping centers, toxicity. Even a walk on the street, you're not having your own free time. When everything is against you, know that you are at the right place. Keep walking. Have the faith. Have the faith in what? Not in a God who's going to come and defend you and say, don't worry, I'm there with you and I will just lift you up. Have faith in that godly energy is living right inside of you. Just use that. Just use that. The evil ones take your energy and they go about fucking working, stealing your energy, stealing your vibe. And when it comes to your creativity, they want to put blocks on your way. What the fuck? Because they cannot sing and they do not want you to bring out the music that you have got. Because they do not have no intelligence of how music works. Music comes from the soul of the universe. It's a goddess that sings within me. I cannot stop that. And these dumb people, they want to stop you, the unstoppable, the chosen one. Never ever it's going to happen. Never ever. They can never ever stop you. As long as you have the courage to keep going, you're going to make it happen. Because your destiny is yours. And the cowards, their destiny is to crawl and live and die like a worm. They can never ever beat you down. But yeah, this whole game is about courage. Somebody who has the courage wins. And no matter the attack from the cowards, they're going to fail miserably. They might seem to win in the short run. You might think, oh, but they've got more of this and that. That's only at the very shallow surface level. When the things stop working for them, when the things start failing on them, when they've got nowhere else to go, that's their karma playing out. So don't you worry about God taking on the justice. This is the justice time. And the justice is in your favor. Let liars lie. Let them do whatever game they want to play. It's your time. And you're going to make it happen. Given that you do not be like them. Given that you do not shrink yourself like those dumbass people. Let me tell you the reason why these cowards are screaming and yelling and coming at you. These energy vampires and demons. Because they know, they see through your light. And they're shit scared of that. They know who you are. They know that God, divine, lives through you. You are living, walking truth and beauty of the God. They see through the goddess in you. And that's why they want to just be so jealous and laugh at you. This is all that the truth is. They don't want your voice to spread. They do not want your voice to spread. Ha! The universe conspires in your favor. Because you have chosen to be on the good path of the universe, of spreading the truth, of being courageous, of being bold. You're not following the rules set by the demons. You are the rule breaker. You are the trendsetter. You are the voice of courage. You are the voice of beauty. You are the voice of grace. And what about them? Look at their voice, crimbling weak. Or rather barbaric and loud. There's no beauty. There's just no grace. Because they come from the deepest and the deepest of the darkest dungeons in their soul. They do not have a soul. Why should I say they have a soul? They do not have one. So you might think that it's just a lot of challenges for me, because the brighter your light, the brighter and bigger your calling, the fiercer the fights are. And you must not think of saving yourself. See, a true path of a warrior is not about you keeping yourself in comfort. It's all about you being a badass. Wake up and roar. Roar in your goddess energy. Stop being a coward. Stop being a fucking lame dumbass that the society wants you to be. Destroy them with courage. They're taking you for your nothing. You have the power to destroy this entire house of lies, this entire game shift. You have got that power to change universes. Utilize your power. These cowards who have always been living by lies, they've just never seen somebody like you. And that's the reason when they see you, they just get so mad because they want to shrink you, they want to fit you in. But you are the sun, you cannot be controlled. Your calling is way bigger than their cheap race, than their cheap rat race. They are laughing at you because they see you that, oh, you do not have this and that. That's because the system is denying you. That's on purpose. They are failing you at tests for your licenses for stuffs, not because you're weak, but because they see you who you are. And they just want to make you look like you are small because you do not have the this stuff and that stuff. And look, all the dumb people will be given. And that is the game that they play. You look at work, all the dumb people will be awarded. And when it comes to you, they want to keep you behind. Like you should not face the real people because they do not want you to come in power. That's the reason they want to actually put you down. And the same thing happens in the family dynamics too. Because what is a family after all? Family is a mini size of society. So if you're a healer in your own family, don't be shocked when you're about to break the generational curses of your ancestors. Your own family will make fun of you. Your own family will be against you. Very much like these energy vampires and demons. What are they trying to do? They are learning from you. They are feeding off your ground these parasites. And then in turn, they want to bring your vibe down. Like that old lady at the cafe. As I could see, these people, they just look miserable because they have lived their whole life by lying, by manipulation, by putting up a fake image of confidence, by by just making loud their appearance and their voice. All liars. They've got no soul, they've got no stuff in them. And all their stuff, whatever they have made, is at the cost of somebody else providing them the service and then paying them back poorly. It's all violence. Violence. They take away their soul and then make them work. The reason you do not have the will, you know why? Because they have just beaten down your ego. They have beaten down you so much with numbness of comfort that now you have gone numb. You do not know what you truly want. So you're told that you should just keep on working and buy this $10 million house so that then we are going to clap for you. Nobody's going to clap for you. The entire game plan is to make you busy chasing the meaningless, the useless, the purposelessness. So that you just be in the rat race, keep running for money and make a house and then show that, yeah, now I'm worthy. Mind you, if you're living that life of lies, of no value, you're going to attract people like that around you. Another liar, another rat race, another rat. So you're a rat and your friend circle is full of rats, all blinded, living in ignorance. And then there's this other way, wherein you bring about value and you truly create value, and looking at you, others of your right vibe tribe come around you. That's your true soul family. That's your true vibe tribe. You know what I'm saying? And then you all come together and build something powerful, a beautiful community, a community that works, that supports each other. That's not about lying and bullshitting. That's not about cowardice like them. All they have been taught is to keep their mouth shut and play the tricks from behind. And no wonder what you do to others is cause and effect. The same thing comes back to you. There's no way that you can get out of this karma. The greatest rule, the mother of all the rules is karma. Try going on studying this and that and this trickery, and maybe if I get around with this trickery, I can make $5 million. But if you have done that unintentionally with evil intent, but at the cost of somebody else who deserved it more than you, you're going to fail back and you're going to pay back. You're going to pay back that. Because you took from something that was not for you. cause and effect. What you do to others will be done to you. You treat others poorly, you would be treated yourself very unfairly and poorly. You're not giving the right payment to those who deserve it. Your business is going to fail. You're making that money at the cost of lying, cheating, and being mean. Same thing will be done to you. You're the cause of your own cancer and disease. And they don't want you to tell the truth, but they're okay with them telling you lies all the time. 24 hours of lies, 24 hours of hatred, 24 hours of misery that is thrown, targeted to you because they want to destroy you. What the fuck? Fight it all. Be a badass. Be the goddess that you are. Destroy them. And yes, you have the power. You have all of that power. Your intention is the power. They want you to keep your eyes closed and keep you sleeping. They don't want you to wake up and take the real action. I tell you, your one action, your one act of truth is going to destroy millions of lies out there. And that's the reason why they all always are together in groups, because they are scared of your power. They know who you are. They know that you are the shining sun, the beautiful shining sun that can burn and destroy them. And that's why all these cunts and cowards come out together in groups. Don't you see how it works out? Do not be scared of war. Do not be scared that, oh, I'll have to confront the demons. Confront them. Do not be scared of anything at all, of losing whatever. What is more important is you putting in the effort in the right direction. What is more important is you showing up as a warrior and not shrinking. Showing up as a true leader that you are. Showing up as the king. Wake up and roar every single day. Destroy them by your courage. Destroy them by your truth. Destroy their lies by them trying to give you this carrot that, okay, I'll just throw you some money. Like, are you a dog that you are selling your soul just for some biscuit of money? You do not have it in you. Because you thought that you have been raised in a way that if you honor and create something that is valuable to humanity, you're going to be left out. The whole way of the rules of existence is, if you're creating something of value, there are going to be people who would reap benefit from that. And that's how you build a sustainable, beautiful community. That's a real community. All this passion that you see me with, that's not for free. I have that energy not because I'm safe, but because I'm at the front of it and I own it. I know that I'm responsible for so many people who watch my video, for so many millions of people around me. I'm responsible for every single act that I do. And I take great care about about the message that I give, about the way I live my life. Because I'm not a cunt like them. So when you have chosen, and when you are chosen by the universe, you are given the powers, but you're also supposed to be responsible. You cannot just go on living mindlessly now. You are chosen so that you choose nothing else but truth. Even though that means total annihilation of you and everything. Because your truth is not no more your truth, it's just the truth. You are no more there. You are out of this equation. Do you understand what I'm saying? And don't worry when the dumb people laugh at you. That's all they can do. When Lao Tzu said that when the truth and the wise people will talk, the dumb people are going to laugh or try to dim their voice. That was all for a reason. That's how the truth is. Because the sleeping people, they want to just keep sleeping all their fucking lives. And then they want to threat you, they want to scare you. By their barbaric ways, through their ugliness. They cannot stop you. No power in this world can stop you. Once you have woken up to who you are, and you are no more going to take any of the nonsense and shit and lies and whatever things they want to. First, they want to control you by hate. That doesn't work. Then they want to show their fake affection to you. That doesn't work. Then they want to give you gifts as if you're a dog that you will just nod your tail, wag your tail around them. Just because they are saying, yeah, you're skillful, you're good. Yeah, you're nice. It's only to control you. It's only to control you. Watch that. Wake up and see what is happening for real. These times are crazy. And people who do not deserve it, they have been given the power. That's on purpose. The game is twisted. The king shall be walking, and the beggars and the peasants are on top positions, making misinformed, disgusting rules, policies, and decisions for you so that you could be controlled. So it's time that you wake up and you get into the system. And just get involved to change it. The change that you're seeking is not outside, it starts with you. And all of this is shadow work. Like if you do not meet your own unconscious, as Carl Jung said, unless and until you do not own your own shadow side, the unconscious controls and takes control over your life. And you want a solution before even you have started your journey. You want to know where you will arrive before you have taken one step out of your house. How's that going to happen? To know where you are going to arrive today, you must step out of the house. But you want to know the destination before you have even started. So you want to know. And the problem with living is you live with the unknown. The fear of living with the unknown. And you know this since childhood, since the time you were born, that you have only learned one thing, and that is to live with the unknown. And that keeps you terrified because that means you're going to fail so many times. And how the society taught you to be scared every time you fail, because then they laugh at you, then they punish you. That they will not do stuffs for you. That they will not be on the good book. Anyhow, are they giving you a good book? And are they keeping you safe anyhow? Understand this. To live means to live in fear, in danger. Nobody's safe. If you think that those cowards who are screaming loud, they're safe, fuck no. Everybody is unsafe. They think that they have power because they are wicked. Well, there are millions of people who are far more wicked than them, and they're out there to get them. So if they thought that they are the baddest villain, that's not true. There's another bigger villain waiting for them to eat them. So don't think that the demons thinking that I'm more demonic than the rest, that keeps me safe. There's danger for everyone. To be born means to be choosing to live in danger. There's nobody who's safe. But the lies are going to tell you, I'm safe. Bigger industrialists, they do not have safety. They've got other competitors far stronger than them. They have got other innovators far sharper and intelligent than them. Everybody's at risk. Understand that. And all these liars, they think that by manipulating and scheming, they try to run away with this fact and delude into this thing. I'm safe. You're safe till you're not eaten up. And everybody would die. So at least, as long as you're alive, do not shrink like them. And and just be about the change that you want. They want to control you and talk, just talk some rubbish around you, about you, at workplace or in the neighborhood, whatever. Who cares? One garbage person trying to get validation from another set of person, while meanwhile they all be hating on each other and tearing each other down. But the pretense of, no, we are friends. Nobody's your friend. Everybody is just trying to keep themselves safe. That's why they are trying to shake hands with you. Nobody's friend with no one. Everybody backstabs everyone else. It's just about turn. Some days it's about you, some days it's about someone else. Because guess what? Somebody is gossiping on you is a 100% gossiping about you onto somebody else's back. So just know the truth and open your eyes and wake up and do the stuff that you are called for. Answer your calling. Your time is now. And just take the call. Have the courage and go all the way. Do not seek for the answer beforehand before you started the journey. What's important is you make the move and in the right direction. In the right direction. A warrior doesn't mean that you're always strong and bright and shining. A warrior you might think, how are you a warrior? Because you're looking like you have been beaten down. You have lost so many battles. Yeah, because at least you had the courage to fight those battles. And the coward always looks healthy and prim and perfect because the coward never faced any of the battles. It's just like you compared to women, a housewife or some cheap sort of a woman who's just married to a man selling her soul because the man was the soulless man in first place. And that's how these two parties got together through marriage or relation, whatever shit that be. And then she takes a lot of care with her makeup and how she looks and looks like a Barbie doll. Whereas this another woman who works hard on herself, on her business, on her truth, on the vision that she carries. She's a struggling woman and she's not getting support from anybody, but she works with the God. And you will call her, but she looks pathetic and miserable and she's ugly. Yeah, because she has got soul. And she's not a whore like your damn people that you move around with. She's a true goddess. And the prostitutes and the whores don't want to listen to that. You're fucked as hell. And same thing goes to the men as well. The real men, the true men of vision, they make the right moves. Those are the true leaders. And no wonder you would be despised and hated upon by other coward con men. Where all these con men, you will find them with very fancy, cheap level women like how they are. A true man, you might be single. You might be doing your stuffs because you've got a vision. Like look at Acharya Prashant. Look at the true leaders. Most of those are single people who live for their vision, who live for their mission. Those are the true gem. Those are the true gem of mankind. Those are the real men. And not a whole man or a whole woman like you guys. And when they see you, they want to laugh at you like, oh, you're so much alone and this and that. Because they do not know that your vision is so much louder than their house of lies, their house of lying relations. And even a child that is born to such a con family, they are going to take away that child's soul. They're going to make the child same slave like how they are. They're never going to tell the child to be like Martin Luther King, to be like Gandhi, to be like to be like Aristotle, to be like Socrates, they're going to rip away the soul of the child from a very young age and make them a slave. When all the forces are against you, know that you are doing just the right thing. It's not about security, it's about you taking the call. It's not about self defense, like how you can just keep on protecting yourself. It's about having the courage to go all in and destroy yourself. If the truth takes you to destroy yourself, then be about it. If your vision and mission is not larger than you in this body and form, you have not even thought enough. They want to keep you just a wage slave so that you do not come out as the true, real soul that you are. Or they want to just run you around into meaningless, mad ideas of keep working, try this business, try that business, so that just that you are distracted. Just that you are distracted from the truth. And for that, they might make you a millionaire or a billionaire, and you would still be lost. But they will hand over this ego to you. You should walk like this and you should talk like this. And if you wear all this stuff, then we can say on social media, you made it. But are you happy without that? Like, what are you without the approval from social media? Without that 55 million views on your success story? You better be about the project that you are. You better get going with it and make the right step in the right direction. Despite all of the problems, despite, like, have you seen this when somebody is, I watched this great story of a guy who was told he has just got 3 months to live and he had got cancer. He was a director of movie, a great movie director. And then he goes to Eckhart Tolle and he says, though I've got only 3 months to live and he's in the last stage of cancer, but he was not so scared anymore. And rather, he says that now I'm living life more freely than ever because I'm finding that I do not need to validate myself. I do not need to prove myself to anyone. And I'm just going to live as who I truly want to live these 3 months. And he was not panicking that, oh, what's the point of this and that? What happens to my big career? He was a very successful movie director. He was not a loser. And Eckhart Tolle talks about this thing of presence in his book, Power of Now. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.